Hey guys, Daniel from ASAP Fitness. Going over more barbell technique, kind of getting into the technical side of the movements now. I want to touch on the snatch. I'm going to start a new series, kind of going over common faults and common corrections that we can do. Ways to improve our technique and get a little bit more on the technical side of it. But I kind of wrote just our first one here for right now. Lifters losing the bar in front when receiving, when in the receiving position. So what we're talking about when a lifter is missing in front, okay? It's in the receiving position, so it looks like this. And dumping out, okay? That's something we see pretty common. Get into that snatch position, we get down there, go ready to catch it, but everything's just diving forward or coming forward. Okay. So some of the possible causes, why that is happening, a lot of the times it's an incomplete pull. What we're talking about there is reaching that full extension at the top and then dropping under the bar or pushing yourself under the bar and then rushing to get under it. I see that pretty commonly too. We'll kind of come up to extension and go under real fast when we haven't reached that height of extension first. And so these are pretty common causes of why that would be happening. Of course, there's probably some other reasons there too. Always watch the lifter and kind of get an idea of what's happening. A couple of ways to fix that: snatch from position one or the power position. That's going to create more of your hip drive, your leg drive, and reach that extension for the hips to allow yourself to drop under. So how to fix it? Like we were talking about, snatching from position one or that power position. So start from that hang, slight bend in the knees, hips down, we're in that good power position, and then work on full extension. Yeah. Okay, one more time, power position, up, and down. But working on that explosiveness, working on reaching that full extension before punching under, that's going to allow the bar to get back overhead and in line with the body, get us in a better position when we catch the bar. After you do that, snatching from the hang position, I like going down just above the knees. When we go past the knees, it changes the dynamic a little bit. If you're on the newer side of lifting, just getting into weightlifting, keep it above the knees for your starting point. And just create that drive and that momentum all the way up there. So after you've practiced snatching from the power position or position one, it's good to bring yourself down to just above the knees, more at that position two or that hang position there. Looks like this. Position one, power position, down to the hang, back. Oh. And one more time. Position one or power position, hips back, and forward. Okay, so practice those drills, always good to create that momentum. Again, finishing the high pull or finishing your extension, allowing yourself time to get underneath. So when you're doing these top two drills here from position one to the power position or from the hang position, your main focus is turning the wrist over quickly while you push up on the bar, okay? So we get up, full extension, shoulders, elbows, wrists, turn and punch, or turn and push, okay? We always want to be pushing up on that bar as hard as you can. It's going to gain that stability and get nice and locked in. Snatch balances to reinforce receiving position. Okay, snatch balances, a little bit more technical, you got to move a little bit quicker. It's a fast punch underneath, but it reinforces keeping our upright torso, gets us in a really good position when we catch the bar. So on the snatch balance, there's a couple of ways of doing that. Traditional snatch balance, the bar's going to sit on the back and you're just going to push under and receive the bar. Okay, a heaving snatch balance, you'll get a little bit of a bounce and push under. Both are great techniques. The traditional snatch balance is going to make you a little bit faster, a little bit quicker under the bar. One more time. Main thing on that is remember to try to keep your torso upright as much as possible. Every time we're receiving, we want to be as upright as we can. The more I dip forward, we're a chance dumping that bar again. Okay. Go back to your techniques. Always practice the fundamentals first. Check out our videos on our ASAP weightlifting page.